Should I play? No? Oh, there we go. Alright, so, got the Gnomish Heirachy here. Bit of a spicy fandangle. They're a little fucked at the moment just because their tech has been shot in the leg due to not re-electing. Which, at a first glance, is fair because, like, the negative, like, something power cost. I don't know. Like, negative 66 or, like, something to, rep tradition. But you should, like, when I was playing them, you get that back pretty fast. However, you know, oh well, too late. Where's Sortition? Sortition over here, election by lottery, elections only occur when ruler dies. Are these guys immortal? They are. I think some people went over when to do it in the chat, in the Discord, but I'm not entirely sure. It's probably a decent one to do though. Also gives corruption decrease, which is always nice. It's probably a play. You're annexing these guys, which is going to be a fatty boost to your eco. Should be a fatty boost to your eco. Don't know why these guys aren't getting that much cash out of it. As it stands, depends on what happens here, but next idea group should be quantity or eco. Probably, yeah, quantity eco should be your next idea group, depending on how you're feeling, to be quite honest. Once you get these two as well, you're going to be a substantial power, when you catch up on tech that is, because like with that 30%, then this will be 10%, and here we'll give another 10%, your infantry will be decent. Oh no, that'll be 20, what am I saying? That'll be 20, so 30%, pretty spice. You'll have decent disc as well. You'll end up being a good nation, you just need to catch up in this tech deficit, which is basically your only problem right now. The tech, like the mana deficit that you're in, which means spending more money on advisors and etc. In all honesty, you could probably chuck down the funding for your army. Move these guys up this hill. Could probably chuck down the funding for your army a fair bit, and just get better advisors. I wouldn't be taking land to the crown because you want these estates to have as much influence as possible. Having positive crown land means literally nothing in this mod because you get all of it taken away. The perfect crown land to be at from like a buffs and debuff standpoint is 30%. You didn't harmonize with that other one because you fucking killed them all. You're in the God Lost fucking heretic shit? Okay. Yeah, oh, you did the elite regiment shit, right? I don't know, I don't like it too much, but fuck it. So do that there. You're nearly at force limit. Very small force limit, but whatever. This is a decent fort, maybe? It is, but it isn't, because Gawed, if they fight you here, can just come from Baron Heights or from Fowler's Fen and not get a -1 from the river. If you put one here, that's a -1 from every side that they can come onto it, as well as, so that means reinforcing, etc. However, forts over here, in my opinion, are fucking worthless unless Gawed's not in the war. Or you can easily just march here. Because if you can march here, then it's fine. But as it is, like, your only enemies are Gawed and Bjarnrik. So if they just go onto here and siege it, that's free fucking war score from the fort. I feel like that should be more. I feel like that should be worth more. Oh well. Yeah, no, that's definitely worth more. It's just not telling it the truth. Yeah, so with that, Cannor espionage. Fair enough. Yeah. You just need to, what you need to do is get money, get cash. It's more important than professionalism in my opinion. Oh, right, you've still got that dev thingo, which, the great rebuilding effort. Admin efficiency, which would have been rough on your, coring. That's probably what happened earlier. Yeah, you need to get that. Once you get these to 12, you also get decent goods, and then you can build the soldier households on them as well. It's all very nice. Yeah, okay. Tag AO A11? Yeah, it's right there, A13. Wasn't looking at the screen. Gawed is still in a rough spot. Eco's nowhere near where it should be, just because he's been kicked in the nuts over the course of this game. Autonomy is getting better around. I don't know why his eco is still that bad, because devastation is still rampant across a fair bit. So what he can do is turn on this fort, remove devastation from, well, once it's got like 100 men in it, or a month tick, the fort devastation will go down by Crimson Deluge. Oh shit. Yeah, see here, friendly fort, negative thingo, you need that on. Basically, you need to turn all your forts on, because you will just be gaining devastation in those northern provinces, I guess. Fuck. So yeah, turn that one on as well. And I mean, if you've got some of them on, you might as well turn them all on. 0.77. If we let a month tick, that should be 1, 2, 3 out of... Should be getting 0.9 army trade from forts after that. There is math that I could do, but I'm just not willing to fucking do it. You've got a decent force limit, you just can't build to it at the moment, because you don't have the eco to. One more click of this, and then you can... never mind, you can just dev a little bit. So in here's where you want to dev. And this is all farmlands, right? That's grass, this is farm. So let's check dev cost on here real quick. There you go. That's used up a lot of your mill points, which is fine. You're back to 20%. Now you can sell crown lands, get a bit of cash back into you as well. Pay off these loans if you want to, it's not really necessary. You've got a lot of inflation, fuck. Yeah, okay. Oh shit, yeah. What's important is getting control over this node. That's one of the most important things for you right now. What you're doing by building those ships. God, this song is fucking loud, but I don't care. Getting control over this node, which is very important. You've got 2 centers of trade, which is very nice. You've got gold, which once you remove this, once you lower this unrest, it'll go to 40. Did I just increase, or like, what the fuck just happened here? Oh. Oh. Where is it? 64? Okay, fuck this song. Why didn't that work? Yeah, she'll be right. Okay, so let's just do this button again. Alright, so let's go and use it 20%, then you take that cash. It's all cool in the hood. You need a little bit of this. Should be right. You just need to, never mind. Tech 12. You just need to get to Tech 12 and she'll be dandy. Make sure you spend your cash on advisors. Having positive shit isn't like too important in my opinion. Always make sure you have a mill advisor because it's just good to have. Might as well take fort defense, fuck it. Yeah, you can get rid of this, add back on a... I always scroll past it, indebted to Merchants Guild. Can't build, you can build on here real quick. Boom, boom, boom. Can build those for a bit of long-term gain. That one was bad. Can't build in here for any substantial gain. You got 2 20s there, which is nice. Maybe down a little bit of cash, but that's fine. State maintenance, have you got anything on? Yeah, you can turn that off later, you can turn this off later. Is this really worth it? I don't think so. I don't think you're gaining 0.5 ducats from that trade power there. You might be. You might be. I'm not going to test that. It's up to you to test. Fuck you. What's this? Half lane dev cost, trade power, alignment. Aye. The problem with all these forts is that the land's too good for deving. You need like forests and hills to put these forts on, which even this one, it's on a grassland, not a fucking fort, not a hill. So if you chucked it here, that'd be a decent place, because I'm pretty sure it gets the one from South Floodmark. Yep. So that's a -1 from, well, it's a -1, so -2 overall from all provinces. One here would be decent as well, but like, you just have this one, this will all be free gain. Having these forts up here will just give them more score for like, you can't hold these forts. Yeah, I'd say probably delete this fort and maybe keep this fort if you can fight on it. And then try to do some fights on it. Oh, you just... Oh, Yeah. Because you just don't want to give them that war score from the fort being there. So... Yeah, okay. Yeah. And then just catching up with this other shit. Getting rid of... What does this even give you? Plus 50 stab cost? That's annoying. North Visual. Yeah, they can keep their trade. You don't need to turn that on. Honestly, how many troops does North Visual even have? They can have a total of 6 units, but where are they? They're right there. Oh, okay. I'm gonna say if they're right on the border, they can just be stack wiped in a minute. So you might as well turn them on to subsidiary, but no, don't worry about it. Okay, so Telgeir 1. Lorent. Third highest eco in the game. Pretty sparse. Navy, little, I think it's decently sized. Dameria might win fights in the inland seas, but you'll win fights against them in the deep waters, whatever the fuck I'm looking for, whatever words. Still got workshops to build, still got churches to build, still got manpower to build, still got that to build. Yeah. You built a shit ton of trade posts. I assume those two are from vassals? No, you can push down. Are you pushing down? Where the fuck are your merchants? That's pushing, that's pushing, that's collecting. Yeah, your passive trade's being pulled out by the other merchants, so you don't need a merchant up there. You need to revoke some of this land or like give privileges up to some cunts, because as it stands you are, as I said for the gnomes and other shit, all the bonuses you get from where the fuck? Where the hell? Wait, no, you're not getting any bonuses. Never mind. This is a fine amount of crown land, but going to 50 is not really needed, and actually kind of negative, because you're just reducing the bonuses that these guys can give you. But their influence is all up there. Basically, it's just the nobility that could be losing bonuses from, because they have a button. They have an estate privilege which gives manpower based on crown land, based on the nobility land owned, which is a very, very good privilege. Don't have it at the moment, so it doesn't overly matter, but yeah, that's the one that you want with them. He said, chuck this shit on. Might as well have your things embargo people, just because, you know, might as well. I'm not gonna see if that actually works, but if that pumps your trade up, good for you. Yeah, so just build workshops. You haven't built any of these, right? Good. They're not worth it. Fucking torsion, someone did some math. You got manufactories to build because you took tech, right? Yeah. So what you can do is, you don't have a free button here. Oh well. 1567, 3 years you can sell. So how this works is the less crown land you have, the more money you get from selling titles, which is why you kind of want this number to be lower. Sure, you get negatives, but I think the negatives are negligible. Especially like 15% tax, like, oh no, you'll have negative 10 on something that isn't even that crazy anyway, when production and trade will just be scaling. But yeah, so the less crown land you have, the more money this gives you. I'm just going to skip this one. And yeah, 54, good. 52, good, okay. Yeah, so click that button, build buildings, build manufactories in here, increase your fucking income. Yep. I mean, you don't even need to build full manufactories, because you do have an income like without them, like a very nice income without them. So you can just build soldier households on fucking everything, including the good resources. Which, look at that, oh, beautiful. Yeah, I'll leave that up to you. I would say, like, for example, Jamie on his Spain game, I think 2 seasons ago, built, yeah, 2 seasons, not last season, seasons before, built 2 manufactories total across his, like, entirety of Spain, which, like, spanned over a fair bit of Africa as well, and soldier households on basically every single other province. Like, it's just, manpower is key. I'm just going mad. Might as well go over and look at this fat. I can't be fucked, honestly. Tag a 58. Dameria. High fervor, you're getting 1.92. I think you just need. No, you have focus on trade. Right, never mind. Get out of here. Does this give any bonuses apart from... Okay. Switch to Regent. Why would you? 355, that's pretty nice. As it stands... You got a new mission through. Let's give this a look-see. You're going to be able to click this one, which is worthless in itself, but then you can give that offer to all of these two offers, which like I'll ask everyone on the coastline to be a vassal. You need to own all that to get just stuff. Cool. You can maybe vassalize them. Okay. You can maybe vassalize them. Huh, okay. That's very nice. 20% aim for combat. This just gives you claims and PUs on people. Alright. Rambouillan capital. Oh. Alright. That's pretty nice. It's nearly there with the dev, but holy shit, that costs a lot. At least 15 seats, I guess, in Parliament. Yeah. Mellow army for 20 years. Religious war. Basically, just shoot people. Dameria has 50% or more troop power and admin cost. So in here, and then in here, I assume. Alright. That's a fucking hell of a thing. Basically, for you, Dameria, your one goal is if Konwell is always opposed to you, even though they're allied to you now, anyone who's fighting Konwell has to siege this province down, and it'll just kneecap a fair bit of his eco. It's like 6 of his provinces combined is this one province. 15 total. So disregarding his capital, 4, so that's 7, 13, 16, 19 ducats from 5 provinces. This gives him, okay, never mind. So it's 4 of his provinces equal this province. It's pretty nutty, seeing how tall he is. Going maritime now, I guess, to secure that thing, but your armies are going to be a little whack. I mean, you've already got the galley combat ability, you don't need that. That's just what other Diplo idea do you go? Well, trade is the obvious one. Maritime's there with it. Naval force limit, ship cost, is that upkeep, okay, efficiency. I mean, yeah, okay. Trade would be better, but this is just situational. Then next you have to go quality. Quality or you can't go Pluto, so quality. Because if you went Pluto, you could stack a bit more of that mercenary discipline and have a merc army. Yeah, so as it stands, you could probably you would semi-beat Lorent in an inland sea battle if he committed his entire navy to it, otherwise you'd just beat him. Yeah. And you can blockade Istalore into the ground for like trade wars. You can blockade Telgeir, you can blockade Konwell, you can blockade anyone here into the ground for trade wars. Cool. Alright. So Telgeir, you got 2,300 ducats in the bank. You're blockading people who you don't need to blockade. Let's just Got 12.4, let's remove that. Didn't change. That's weird. Should change immediately. Probably rival Konwell. And then embargo Konwell. Remove that embargo as well. You need out of Empire support against Konwell. You really need out of Empire support against Konwell. Your Coronite, okay. When trade ideas, next one should be quantity. That'll give you dev costs, that'll give you goods produced. Yep. You get decent boons here once you finish that. Your eco will jump up, should jump up at the very least. Make sure your lights are protecting trade in Dameshed. That's a 9 point fucking something increase in what in God's name? Wait, where are you collecting? Huh. I'd say you probably want to... One second. Let me do some math. Times 4 ducats, which is increased to 6 from just trade efficiency. Compared to 0.04 times 87, 3.48, and then that can only go higher. Konwell's collecting here, right? So do you already have? No, you don't. You have trade ideas, right? Yeah, no, dude. Yeah, okay. Move your trade cap to one of these provinces. Start collecting in here. Then, when you embargo them and they embargo you, this is better for you overall. Because what's happening right now is you're getting 13% 31 ducats, which is 4 ducats increased to fucking 5.95 from 100% income. No, wait, no, it increased to 9.8. That makes more sense from 68% income. Yeah, you collect 5.88. Just a little off from what I have, but whatever. So a ducat more, which is increased to, 9.88. Or you can collect in here for, let's say then, because my math was wrong there, which it shouldn't have been, 4 ducats increase to X amount from trade income, and then extra trade power in here because it's now your home node and you're pushing into it from another node. So that's extra trade power in here. Your trade power will only go up, so let's say it would go to about 6-7%, maybe. Which 6 or 7%, what's 10% of 87? That's 9. Let's say it's not 9, but let's say you'll get around 10 ducats from this total, which 9.88. This will only increase though as more money gets made, more money gets pumped in. It's a higher income, which percentage of that higher income keeps yada yada. And as you take down this, once you take this province, you get an even greater thing. Basically, this is priority 101. Taking this. You still got decently high AE with a fair few people around the Empire. So you can't take this province yet. Which would be very annoying. Oh, I don't know, dude. And then, yeah, no, with trade ships as well. Yeah, no, I think that's definitely the play. A35. God. Okay. Racial pod menu, don't care. You just need fucking 17 more. Which, you got vassals through here. Got a 3-man up there. And it's just gradual annexation of that shit. I'm not even gonna look here. Your shit is pretty much like set and final when it comes to it. Taking out Telgeir is the obvious course of action for you, because it just grants you more trade power up in that. Selling titles because you can. What does that do again? Yeah, right. You can build that in there, which is not necessary. You don't need money at the moment, but you can just start giving out cash to people. Which, depending on who, what, when, where, why. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you've got your own shit to figure out. I'm not gonna delve into this fiasco of a trade nation. Alright, Istalore. 30% shock damage, holy fuck. Holy fuck. Alright. I definitely take that. I assume it's just anyone who's current knight can take that, which is kind of dumb. You're just kicking mod developers. You're kicking Raging Court in the fucking nuts here. Like, what the hell, dude? What the hell? Why would... what? Raging Court's... like, current knight is already better with the 10% morale and something else. Then they get another 10% morale, which Regent Court can't pick something else. So they're already like locked into the disc or the infantry combat or this, that, whatnot. These guys have got like 20%. They've got 10% morale, then 10% morale, then 30% shock damage. It's not okay. It's not fucking okay. Istalore Golden Era. That's not nice either, but I mean, yeah, it kind of makes thematic sense. 18 out of 4. I hate AI. I hate AI. They're embargoing people because you just have to. I'm not going to touch the shit with 10-foot pole. I'm not going to touch Venail Boostler because they've got their own crap, like they're migrating to the new world or some shit, I don't know. Tag B31. Yeah, I'm not touching either of those because they are like doing some weird new world fucking bullshittery. God, can this song fucking end? Holy Christ. Alright, so Newshire. Drilling a fair bit. Is Newshire what? Castellyr. Drilling a fair bit. They've got a still right there like a republic there. Presidential system. They're 125 force limit. They need more cannon. They need a fair bit more cannon, about 20 more cannon. One, to fill out to force limit, and secondly, to have a smallish siege stack. They have a shit ton left to expand, so they can just go here. expand, take that, easy. Take this as well, easy. Punch Dame's Crown for cash because they can. Turd, whoever the fuck these cunts are. This is easy expansion for them. They don't really have the points for it at the moment because they're behind in admin, and they're taking admin an admin idea group. Or support efficiency, haha, no one cares. Coronite Zealots up in here. Clouded Eye, what the fuck? Sorry, what? Just do it, you don't need full morale. Have you renamed your armies? Fucking weeb. Go in. You don't need to go in here. You got one last idea for the Southern Cannor. Then you get Southern Cannor. You get this last bit, and you get West Cannor. Basically, you're just gonna... You have a big thing to shoot the goddamn halflings. Halflings need to figure out an anti-U thing real fast. You can rival someone. I'd rival Gawed, Newshire, or me. Yeah, we'll see how long that fucking stays. Negative 13% cunt. Yeah, Gawed, Newshire, or those are the... Or me. Those are the only three that make sense. You can work with the elves for him to come out, then you just kill him when he comes out. I don't know why these guys still even exist. This mission tree is so just meh, because it's just claims, claims, missionary strength, claims, claims, missionary strength, claims. You're not getting this revolt. Your nation's mostly fine. These thingers are fine. What do you have to do? Venail's opinion. Okay. 50, 60, that goes to 50, that goes to 52, that goes there. Yep, you're just managing that finally. You can start revoking these as you need to now. Because as you need to. Which Age of Absolutism is coming in 60 years? I don't know when it comes. But yeah, you want to start revoking those just to slowly get Absolutism max up with the Absolutism gain. As it stands, you're subsidizing me for fucking God knows reason. You got no allies. Who can you ally? Ernat Vera's are back. Elves. The hell? Why did they take that? What? The elves, Empire, like Dameria or Istalore or something like that. You need Balmire to form Cannor, so that won't make sense. Bjarnrik, so yeah, Bjarnrik, Dwarves, Elves, or Dameria / Istalore. There's the alliances as it stands. You got 0 sailors, who cares? Still got a few workshops to build, a few churches, bunch of manpower buildings left, bunch of forest limit buildings left, bunch of trade power left. Push trade this way instead of right. I mean, honestly, it doesn't matter which way you push it because it won't come to you. You can even collect up here, you can even collect over here. There's a few things. Well, okay. Okay. Tag B50. Too few rivals? No, it doesn't. Gawed, Bjarnrik, Dameria. Honestly, no. You could probably change one of these, but you can't change them like you're. Well, let's see what this war's like. Still got a shit ton of manpower left. You're still making money. This 46k, you need to pull this back and around or something. Because you can't reinforce onto this province using that. That's quite... And you need to reinforce either or. They have 6 more cannon. They have... What? Ah! God damn it. They have 2 more cannon. 1 more cannon, actually, I should say. Yeah, they have 1 more cannon. And... 38, 2, so 40, 44, so 20, 24. They have more cav, but we'll see how much that matters. Well, if they take shock damage, it'll matter a little bit. That's worthless. That's worthless. Oh, no, actually. That's not worthless, because that'll reduce the negative 30% thingo, but as long as you don't expand during that time of negative 30% admin, which may be Castellyr's problem currently is still. No, that's gone. Okay. Doesn't got many of that left, doesn't got many of that left, doesn't got many of that left. Trade in here, trade in there. Trade. Yeah, that all makes sense going around like this. Then he has 1 free which he can sell to someone to just add an extra bit of value somewhere, or give to like an ally to add extra value. So he pushes, adds like an extra 1% value to the value being pushed out of the node. What I do is you need plutocratic somehow. Yeah, you just need plutocratic into, because you are going mercs, there's no denying that at all. So you go plutocratic into eco or admin, because eco is still very nice because you didn't take quantity, but you still get the 5% disc here. You still get the 20% trade, 10% trade efficiency, whatever. And yeah. You still get the... What am I looking at? What? Oh, yeah, okay. This is someone else's. This is, I think... Castellyr? No, this is like Gawed or someone. I don't fucking know whose this is. Someone who's completed their ideas. Eco-quality trade. Yeah, it's Konwell's. So you can have those. As it stands though, you've got the 35%, which is very nice. No thingos, because why would you have them? The pips never get good enough for like anything, in my opinion. And especially as your Cannorian tech as well. Form blade marches, so once this piece goes down, which you just need Istalore to piece out, and then this is a free win for you. Istalore probably does need a piece out because he's got his own shit to deal with. Yeah. Be careful of the elves coming at you with Castellyr. Be careful of Castellyr. Castellyr is your only problem right now. You can work with the City Razor, but if City Razor does get here, then they get claims over all this, because real quick, tag AS72. We press the button to just form the nation. We need to be at peace. Fuck. He does get... Come on. Come on. Okay. Form Great Kahan. Yes, please. Northern. Yeah, so back on track, he just has to take a few of these provinces. Done. Then he has to take like a bunch of these provinces to get claims and shit over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. And then deja vu. Then he gets claims over the western and inner. And then he gets claims on western inner. He doesn't get claims on southern, but he can take southern. Which you'll be pushing. There's no way you won't be pushing north. It doesn't make sense for you to not be pushing north. Because if you didn't, there'd just be a whole shit ton of, like, you're just killing Castellyr for the sake of killing Castellyr at that point, which just doesn't make sense in my opinion. Which, you need to kill Castellyr, but you need to take land from Castellyr at the same time. So, yeah. You can work with them to do it, but you just need to have a game plan to fight them afterwards. Yeet.